All right, 29 minutes. You gotta bear with me here. Let's see. Um, so like when I say shepherd, I'm speaking in what I think the Sumerians would mean by the term, not in our modern terms. So, because in our modern terms, if I say shepherd, then I'm speaking about a rabbi, or an imam, or a Buddhist monk, or a priest, or a pastor, or whatever. Um, that's what you guys hear, but I don't think, obviously that's not what they heard, because none of that stuff had ever been before when they were using the word. Thur. Oh man, I need more alcohol. I think I got a couple more right there, but mm. um, you know, I think when I use, or I think when they use the word shepherd, I think it would like if we had to come up with a corresponding word, or a phrase that could capture what they meant by shepherd, right? Um, I think the phrase would be divine feminine. I think it would be divine feminine. Um, because like I think if you go to this word king, right? That's obviously masculine. Oh, I got muscles. Oh, I got muscles. You know. Um, Now, like there's this movie in the United States I saw a long time ago. I think it's called My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I don't know. But there's a scene in there where they manipulate the guy into paying for college and thinking that it's his idea that, la 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 la. But that's like men talk about reason. Reason and logic. Zeros and ones. Like we can manipulate zeros and ones. Woo! But I mean, the logical brain is a slave brain. um, the Yeah, no, the power of the divine feminine is I think what these people meant when they talked about shepherd, and I think Moses was actually very similar, right? Because I think, what does he say? He says that we are made in the image and likeness of God, right? But it's like, who are we? Are we speaking like Greek philosophers? Blah, 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 blah. No, no. Who are we? Who are we? We are man and woman. We are child and adult. We are infant and we are old. Like here in the United States, and I think definitely in England, and other parts of the Western world, it's like once you become old, you get depressed because you're what? You're no longer useful, right? Because like we've been manipulated into only valuing ourselves as tools. You know what? Here's to the rulers of this world. Good job. Mm. No, damn good job. But I think that's terrible. It's like you have spring, you have summer, you have fall, and I think winter is just so beautiful. It is. Like I was on the streets for 3 years, and I was writing stories, and once winter rolled around, I was cold. There was just many times where I was just like shivering out there, just shivering, and but it was kind of cool. Like I liked it because eventually my body started to adapt to the cold, and I like recently I've been interested in like evolutionary thought, but it's like I experienced evolution because like my body was starting to adapt to the cold, and but there was this one time I was just like shivering. It was snowy and it was cold, and I was shivering, and I think I went into the store to get to pee and maybe get warm a bit. But I was coming back out, and was walking through the parking lot, and this truck pulled up, and it was this hick guy, like if you want to, like American hick guy, and his daughter, beautiful daughter, and this guy, he stops as if he had been looking for me, and he hands me a pair of thermal overalls, and those things saved my life. They did, but they possibly didn't, like, because it's like I was touched. I was this guy. He. I don't even think he gave me any money. I don't think he's that type to give money to the homeless. But I think he saw me shivering out there, and it's like I saw love in his eyes. I saw love within this man's eyes, and it's nice and beautiful. And unknowing to him, like I think he was de-evolving me, because I think I would have survived out there, even though I was shivering. I think my body may have been stronger than it turned out to be, but which has allowed me to drink for so long. Because like, man, like adapting yourself to the cold is can be a very healthy thing for your body. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the divine feminine, and I'm talking about shepherd. I mean, maybe that's what I'm talking about right now. Because it's like when you say shepherd, it's like obviously talking about intelligence and wisdom. But I don't know. Maybe if you're a wise man with no heart, then you're not wise.